Evil empires. It's rare that we don't see them fall. Usually they come crashing down with the underdog hero making some crazy last second turnaround and riding off into the sunset. Yeah, that didn't happen here. As a matter of fact, the underdog hero did nothing as his team got dismantled. The evil empire is thriving and well, and it's only getting reinforcements come this summer. Big reinforcements. In the history of football, there's been many different clubs and squads that can make respectable claims to having an era where they terrorized the football world. In the first 21 years of the Premier League, United won it 13 times. They eventually fizzled out though, and they haven't won it in over a decade. Sir Alex Ferguson is gone, and they're running through managers like a prostitute runs through back seats. Bayern just recently had their streak of 11 straight Bundesliga titles ended by Xabi Alonso and Leverkusen's black magic, but for a while, it did look like they'd never lose the German league again. Brazil reached a World Cup final 3 straight times from 1994 to 2002 and won 2 of them. They still sit at the top of the list for countries with the most World Cups, having 5 total, but they haven't been anywhere near as good the last 2 decades. There's been eras, little runs, stretches of dominance, but if we're being serious, there's only one team that can truly claim to be an evil empire in the football world, and that's Real Madrid. Earlier today, Dortmund rolled up to Wembley full of hope and inspiration, and in the first half, their fans had every reason to actually believe. I was in my living room watching that shit like, no way Dortmund is bullying Madrid like this. They had no answer for anything. Bellingham was fucking non-existent. He's barely showed up in the last few rounds of the knockouts, and he barely showed up today. Vinny made a few stupid mistakes in the first half. Dortmund's defense put up barricades around Kobo, and Adeyemi was running circles around Madrid's lines. It was utter domination at first. When the first half ended scoreless, though, anybody with an ounce of a brain cell knew where this was headed. We know how Madrid works at this point. Ancelotti saw that disgraceful first half performance and started sacrificing fucking goats in the locker room. There's no way they was losing this game. They won on a header by their shortest player who's also about to be in a nursing home tomorrow. You really telling me these motherfuckers didn't sell their souls? Of course, there was a little bit of controversy, but Madrid is an evil empire for a reason. There isn't that many of their UCL trophies that are at least somewhat questionable in some way. Did Vinny deserve a red in the first half? Yeah, I'll admit that. Not for the tackle on Kobo, that was fair as a yellow. But the blatant and honestly embarrassing dive should have been a second yellow, and I was thrown off when they gave Dortmund a card instead for complaining. That was pathetic refereeing. But at the end of the day, Dortmund fumbled what was honestly an insanely impressive performance. Adeyemi's one-on-one with Courtois was bad. I don't know why he's taking fucking mammoth touches past him in that situation. Just slide it in, my guy. When Adeyemi's other chance got saved by Courtois, I could damn near feel the Madrid voodoo at work pushing the ball away from Fulkrug. Shout out to Koble in the second half for at least trying to keep it close. He was doing slave labor keeping those long balls out. It could have been 4 or 5 without him because Kroos was spinning them bitches and Camavinga almost put in a missile. After today's victory, that means Madrid has won 6 of the last 10 UCL finals, including the infamous 3-peat and 2 of the last 3. The last 2 have come without Ronaldo, and even though they're losing legends like Kroos and Modric soon, they're snatching arguably the best player in the world this summer, and their other best players are all 23 or under. This fuckery is, unfortunately, lasting much longer. Vinny just added another Champions League final goal to his resume, by the way, so his Ballon d'Or case has an absurd amount of legs right now. It would take a real stinker in the Copa America and a top-tier Euro performance from Kane, Mbappe, or Bellingham to rip the trophy away from him right now. To be fair, Vinny is kind of suspect for Brazil, so I wouldn't put it past him to show his ass next month, but as of right now, he's definitely at the top of the ladder. 15 Champions League trophies, more than double Milan in second place with 7, 6 in the last 10 UCLs, most La Liga titles with 36, and no sign of slowing down anytime soon. Madrid honestly has the best case for greatest evil empire across sports. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely other squads that have similar, if not higher levels of dominance within their sports. The Yankees have 27 World Series trophies, and the closest to them is the Cardinals in second place with 11. The Montreal Canadiens have 23 Stanley Cups, while the closest is the Maple Leafs with 13. Madrid have historic levels of dominance not only in their country though, but across Europe. A reign of terror that's stretched across generations. Somebody gotta do something, bro. We gotta form the Avengers at this point. This is getting out of hand. We can honestly only hope that Mbappe doesn't work out over there and he leaves, because if they click, we might actually not see another team win the Champions League for a while.